here at AUVSI 2014 with David French and Peter Thompson from GE Intelligent Platforms. Thank you for being here. I want to ask you a few questions if I could.
Sure.
Your company is exhibiting here at AUVSI. What is it about this show that is important to your company and does what it does for you?
Well, I think as you're probably aware, GE Intelligent Platforms builds embedded computing hardware and specifically for rugged applications and pretty broad product strategy across multiple applications, mission computing, vehicle management, capabilities in image processing, and this is a natural market for us with computer systems and capabilities to fly aircraft, do mission processing, payloads, small form factor up to very high performance systems. So
yeah, kind of by definition, embedded systems need computing to sort of be their brains, you know. So it's sort of a natural, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
This whole idea of network-centric computing, the idea of the whole military being networked all the way from the sensor to the shooter and having a network node where they can share information. How does that sort of affect our industry in terms of technology trends? And what are sort of technology trends that support that from what your perspective?
Well, I think, there's a lot of interest in onboard processing these days. The whole network-centric paradigm has basically connected everything, but there's still some pretty significant challenges in being able to connect all these deployed platforms, UAVs, ground vehicles to network operations center perhaps, and so there's a lot of interest in onboard computing capability to make decisions on the platform and limit the need to have fat pipes in some of the systems, and so there's a lot of interest in that. So the connectivity's still there, and that's getting better, but we're gathering more information and making it more valuable, so onboard processing is a pretty significant level of interest.
And we've certainly seen a convergence on standard interconnects like 10 gig Ethernet, 1 gig Ethernet, rather than some of the more esoteric things that we used to see in the past.
Yeah. So no matter what sort of backbone they're going, whether satellite, radio, whatever it is, there's going to be some Ethernet on-ramp to that no matter what.
Right.
And Ethernet is ubiquitous pretty much everywhere. You know?
Absolutely.
And it's sort of, there's a lot of good legacy stuff in the embedded system stuff for Ethernet.
Exactly, yeah.
Let's talk a little bit about this whole, people talk about SWaP, size, weight, and power. It's sort of a big challenge to do that, and sort of as part of all these requirements that your customers are asking for. How do you see some of the hurdles and how you help your customers solve those problems for size, weight, and power and getting those things down?
Yeah, well actually at the show today we're highlighting a relatively new product. We've been involved in GPU processing for a number of years.
Yes, right.
We've got a close partnership with NVIDIA, and they've come out with a new part that's a system on chip, high core count GPU with quad core ARM, and it's now a system on chip. And the level of performance and the reduced power is pretty significant.
Yeah.
Now we're talking about in the past we would deliver a platform that may about yay big for UVPX, 100 to a couple hundred watts. 300 or 400 gigaflops of performance, and we're now able to get that down to a COM Express form factor, the size of a business card, that's got the same level of performance. So now with the ability to deliver solutions that are, sub 15 watts when a fully integrated platform, and again to the previous questions, that's pretty significant, particularly for the smaller UAVs, where they want the onboard processing capability as well for the platform. So now, delivering hundreds of gigaflops in single-digit watts is pretty significant. So,
well, the thing is, they want that size, weight, and power reduced, but they want the high-density computing, so they're getting it in this case. Right?
Yeah, it doesn't seem to stop either way, right, Pete?
It's constantly moving forward.
The demand is always for more and more.
More processing, or the same processing in lower power.
And that's a product you're announcing at the show, right?
Yes, we've got a little demonstration going with a development board in our booth, and there's actually been a significant amount of interest, not just on the military side, but the commercial market as well.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you for your time, guys. I appreciate it.
Okay.
Thank you.